Today we're talking about content creation. Content creation is that's after understanding who your ideal customers are, or who your ideal customer is, and what their pain points are, and how they search for you or how they research online. You need to understand how to create content that will appeal to them. And so that's the reason why we're going through this particular lesson. So the first thing is that content plays a very crucial role in achieving your business and social media objectives, such as your brand recognition, your thought leadership, your audience engagement, and then even for your lead generation. So if you create content, effective content can help you build a long-term relationship with your audience, ultimately leading to an increase in revenue for your business. Because every business is in business to make money. Like nobody is in business just for the fun of it. It is because you actually want to make money. But in order to make that money, you want to ensure that you're actually giving people solutions to problems they have. So when we want to create content, there are three things. There are three basic backbones to effective content. So we have first what we call the content pillar. Just like a house, like you cannot build a house without having a solid foundation, right? So also you cannot create content without having pillars around which you're going to build your content upon. So when you have identified your content pillars, the next thing you need to identify is what is going to be the focus of your content. So around what things are you going to base your content? I'm thinking you would have to mute yourself because okay. Okay. So I said the first thing we need to understand is the content pillar. The content pillar is basically the pillars or the foundation around which we create our content. Then the next one is your content focus. So for each post I want to make, what is going to be the focus of that post? Then the next thing is our content metrics. As the word implies, we know a matrix is like a web or a network of different things coming together to form one thing. So we're going to look at each of them to understand fully what they mean or what they stand for. So when we talk of content pillars, we have various types of content pillars, and you can decide to either use all or choose only those which you find most useful to your business. So content pillars could be inspirational quotes, right? Where as somebody who is into selling stuffs, right now, the stuffs you are selling is for females. So what kind of inspirational quotes can you get that are going to target females and make them feel as if it is them you're talking to with this your content? An example of an inspirational quote for females is this popular saying where they say, what a man can do, a woman can do better. Like, even though we know that is not the case, but it is an example of an inspirational quote that will make women to feel kind of like empowered, right? When you make a statement like that. So when you make a content like what a man can do, a woman can do even better, you can now say for a woman to be able to do things better than a man, her self-esteem has to be on point. And for her self-esteem to be on point or to be at the peak, she needs to dress well, she needs to appear well, she needs to take clothing items or fashion items that meet the standard of those who are of the high class. Do you get? Like the inspirational quotes you're making, you're now linking it back to the product you're selling. So whenever you make inspirational quotes, that's when you make a content that is around that inspirational or motivational content pillar, you're going to have to link it back to your product so that they feel like, oh, she's not only selling to me, but she's actually making me feel good, helping me boost my morale or helping me boost my self-esteem. Another content pillar is behind the scenes. And I think I mentioned this one in the previous class. Behind the scenes for you could be one, you packaging an order that somebody placed, or you receiving, going to the park to receive your consignments when they arrive, or you actually taking your picture product photography that you'll be using on your social media. It could even be you taking the products you have packaged to the park, and then when you get to the park, you actually make a short video clip saying, oh, this product is going to so and so states to meet the beautiful owner that patronized us. So that is a content pillar, and then that is how you create content around the content pillar, right, of behind the scenes. Another content pillar is latest trends. So you could actually create a post or several posts around the latest fashion trends for females, or the latest bag designs for women, or the latest bag designs for 2020, or the latest shoe designs for 2022. You get? That is also a pillar around which you create content. Then another pillar is the humor. And I think I gave you an example with one of your content that I edited, right? Where I showed was it something about how you'll be dancing when you buy our bag or something like that? Then user generated content. User generated content is simply maybe a testimonial or a video or a picture that your customer sends. Like, this is me rocking a bag I got from you see, I've forgotten the name. Taju. I forgot your business name. Tire Picks. Tire Picks, exactly. So we can ask our customers that have used our product or purchased from us and say, please, can you help me just make a short video or just a picture of you using the products you bought from us? So when they send that product picture to us, we can now use it in our own post and say, okay, this is a picture or this is a video of a customer that bought our products, and just look at how this person is rocking our products. Don't be left out. Do you know that you can also rock it as good or as well as this person is rocking it? So these are all various pillars around which you can create posts. So it's going to make your content, your page more interesting for people, as against only posting come and buy, come and buy, come and buy types of products. Then another one is new releases, product features. So product features could actually be you bringing out like 5 bags or 5 shoes and showing us, okay, this is what they use for this bag. You open them up. This is what you can do. You actually pick your phone, carry a purse, carry your lipstick and your powder and say, okay, these are the things you can put inside this bag. Though it is small, but it can contain all of these things. So instead of just only opening and closing the bag and showing us, okay, how big or small it is, actually show us you putting in several items in the bag and then the bag being able to take all of those items. Do you understand? So that is product feature and benefits. Then get to know us. People want to see who they are doing business with. They want to feel the person or the personality behind a business. Sometimes we are anxious, like not that we're anxious, but we're like, maybe if they see me or they see what I look like or they see what I dress like, they may not patronize me. But that is usually not the case. It is not compulsory to do that. But the marketing trend has shown that businesses that show their personality to their customers tend to perform better than those that do not. So as much as we can, we should try to make people see us in our business pages or handles or platforms, whichever platform it is, whether it is Instagram or Facebook or YouTube or what have you, anyone it is, though it is not compulsory, but wherever we can, we should try to. Then another content pillar is offers. Offers are simply packages we make in certain places or certain times that would make people want to buy our products. What do I mean by this? Maybe you just received a new order and the bags are actually 10,000 naira, right? So when you were placing order for the bags, you now decided to buy lipstick from AliExpress 6. So you can actually go ahead and create content and say, okay, and create an offer and say, the first 10 people that buy our bag today are going to get free lipstick, whether it's Mary Kay or whatever brand it is you decide to use. It may not be lipstick, or it could be that you're going to give them a free head tie or a free gift, or it could even be free anything you can think of that will be tangible or valuable to the customer, but will make them want to take action as a result of that freebie you have attached to the product you're selling. So that is an offer post. Then an educational post could be hacks. You can say, okay, 3 tips on how to care for your bags to prevent them from peeling. We know that bags do peel when you put them inside, you do not allow them to have fresh air and you keep them for a long period of time in an enclosed area. But a lot of people do not know this. So if you say, okay, tips to take care of your bag or to make your bag last longer, or tips to make your shoes last longer, or tips to boost your self-esteem, or tips to help you find just a valuable tip that you're sure will be beneficial to your target customers, should be part of the content you'll be creating on your page. Then another one is hacks, exhibitions, or if you have a shop, you can actually show us a short video clip of your shop, how you arranged everything. Or if you go for an exhibition, maybe somebody a what do they call these amusement park decided to host an exhibition for small business owners, and you were part of the exhibitors, so you can take videos or pictures of yourself as you're there. So, and then another one is you asking the audience. So you could actually make a post to say, today I want to find out from my wonderful audience, so all of you that have been purchasing from us, please, what exactly is the reason why you purchase from us? Or I need your help. Which stock, which products should I stock next? Or which colors do you prefer? All of these are questions that when you ask them, your customers will feel like, okay, she's actually carrying us along in her business. It is not only when she wants to sell to us that she comes out to us. Even before she sells to us, she comes and asks our opinion. So there is this level of bond that will be created between you and your customers when you inculcate this. Another content pillar is fun facts about your industry. So it could be fun facts about women, fun facts about handbags, fun facts about makeup, fun facts about high-heeled shoes. Next thing is transformations of your client or your customer. What do we mean by transformation? So maybe if you sold a bag there was a time there was this bag called Mama's bag that was raining, where women can put in everything and anything. They'll put sweater, cooler, makeup, children's whatever, like everything goes into the bag. So to show a transformation, you could show a woman that she'll carry her handbag, she'll carry another small bag that where she puts in her cooler, and then another nylon where she puts maybe her, right? So these are transformations. So you show her holding multiple bags just to pack something, and then you now show her carrying only one bag, carrying all of those things that she was putting in several bags before. That is a transformation. Or if somebody that is in the health industry could actually show a person that maybe had an ailment, maybe somebody that was dealing with back pain could not stand very well before they use the person's product, and then after they use your products, the person can now stand well and even run around. That is a transformation. Or in my own case, it could be somebody that had no idea how to use social media for their business. Like they didn't even know social media existed for business. Like they only used to use social media to only chat with people and stuff like that. And then they suddenly learned how to use social media for their business. They learned how to create pages. They learned how to create designs on Canva and all of that. So I can actually show a text or a post that, or a DM, a message that the person sent to me that, ma, I don't know how to do this and this and this. And then another post where the person is thanking me and praying for me and say, God bless you. Thank you for this training you did. Oh, I now know how to do this, and that. So I'm showing two faces of one person. One before the person met me, and then two after he met me, what transformations the person has undergone. Then the next content pillar is human faces. Human faces are simply your own face on your page, or the faces of your customers. I'm sorry, I said of your customers, of your staff. So if you have more than one staff, you're not the only person working in your business. You should show us the other people that help you in your business. What this one does is it actually makes people feel like, oh, I'm not just buying something from this person, but I'm actually supporting her by helping her put these people in business, by making them to be gainfully employed. So by patronizing her, I'm actually putting food on the tables of all of these people that work with her. And then the last one is your own personal life. So there should be small clips of your personal life. Like maybe in your own case now, you're selling shoes and bags and clothing items, but you also make crochet items. So you could tell one of your children to hold your phone. They should only show your hand actually knitting maybe a sock or a cardigan or a cap. And when you show that short video clip, the caption you can do is, sometimes when I'm not selling to my wonderful customers, I am actually making this by the side. So it adds more interest, it adds more intrigue to your content overall. So the next thing is the content metric. So we said the first thing under your content creation is the content pillar. That is the pillars or the foundations around which you're going to create content. Then the next one is your content focus. So where you have identified your content pillars, what are the main things you'll be focusing on around those pillars? I use two businesses as examples here. So one, I use my own business, which is a digital marketing business. One of my content pillars and my content focus is marketing. So the post I'll be making on my own page some are marketing posts. Like you, for example, before you actually came to me that you were interested in this digital marketing, you see, there are sometimes that I'll write a post that is just story I'll give, maybe about my siblings or about something that happened to me personally. Are you with me? But within that post, right, within that content I have written, I would actually say something about the business I am doing that will arouse people's interests. Are you with me? So even when I am telling a story that has no relationship with the business I am doing, there is still a way I link the story back to what I am doing and how I help people. with my business. Are you there? Oh, okay. So you get what I'm saying, right? So even though I am selling, it doesn't really come off as if I am selling. I am telling story, but at the end of the story, I'm going to infuse my market into the post and make people feel like, oh, I have just told the story. But in their consciousness, they'll be like, hi, whatever it is this woman is doing, I also want to learn it. So also in your own marketing, you have to, so you can see how, so when you see the likes of us making posts, making content, you'll be like, this person is supposed to be a marketer or a something. So why are they saying this thing? So these are the reasons. Do you understand? So this now makes you understand better how and why we make content the way we make content. So you also are going to include or make your own things this way. Do you understand? Then another focus of mine is on making sales. So there are times that I'll just directly, I'll not tell any story. I'll just say, this is the training I am having. This is the amount. Come and sign up and make sure you do not miss out. Right? And then there are times I'll talk about social media. I remember a post I made one time. I said somebody reached out to me and she told me that she does not know anything about Instagram. And I told her not to worry. And I went ahead and created the page for her and even created content on the page. And can you remember? So, do you know from that post alone, I got about 7 clients that reached out to me in my DM. So I told a story. Do you understand? I told a story around social media, but I used it to market a service I had to render at that point in time. So even if I am selling, I am not coming out pop and plain and say, okay, well, come and buy, come and buy, come and buy. So you can see the way I have used different content focus around my pillars to what? Create different types of content on my page. And they serve the purposes I intend them to serve. You get? So in your own case now, you could actually make a post like, something happened today. Like, you should come and hear. I went to the bank to withdraw money. As I went to the ATM, there was no money in the ATM and I had to enter the banking hall. All of a sudden, a lady just walked up to me and she said, Ma, please, where did you buy your bag from? I was like, banking hall. Where did I buy a bag from? I just told her I didn't buy it to actually sell the bag. And guess what happened? Immediately she collected my contact. And as I got home, she asked me to send her pictures of the bags I have. And she bought 3 bags. If you want to see the bags I am selling, check my stories or check the link in my bio. Do you see what I did? I said, something happened. You know, all of us, we like Anebo. You be like, what happened though? So you'd be like, what happened though? Let's say, I went to the banking hall. Oh. So in somebody's mind, they'll be like, maybe they harassed her. Somebody will be thinking, maybe they stole her something. Do you understand? They will already be speculating different things in their head. But as they continue to read and they now get to the end, you have taken them on a journey, on an interesting journey, right? And you have now sold to them at the end of the day. So you are being social because it is social media and you're selling at the same time. Then the next one is growth. So these are my own content focuses. So you see, sometimes I'll just make a motivational post. I'll say, are you tired of being where you are? Like, I think the last time I posted, I've not been active. Facebook actually blocked my account. So that's why I've not been posting. I had to create another page. So you can actually make a post where you're not selling anything, but you're using the problem you have identified with your customer to just to say something that will make them follow you to your inbox. So I think the last post I made was, are you tired of being in the same situation? Like, your business has the potential to do better, to sell better, to reach more customers, but you just find yourself stuck in one place. If you're tired of being in your comfort zone and you want to do something about it, click on this link. Let us chat. Do you understand? I was going I was going to organize a 90-day challenge where people were going to get daily prompts, like daily assignments on what to do to make them move closer to a particular goal they want to achieve. Funny enough, 3 people came to my WhatsApp from that post and said, Kai, really, they are really tired. She knows that her products are good, but she just finds herself weak whenever she comes to post and stuff like that. So I am selling, but I am not selling. You get? So also, you should be able to do this with your own product or your services. So this is our content focus. Do you understand? So in my own case, I have 4 focuses. I have marketing, I have sales, I have social media, and I have growth. So for you now, you identify, okay, what is going to be the focus, the things you're going to focus on, around which you build your metrics. So I have another content metrics here, which is for somebody that is in the health product niche. So their own is science, healthy living, personal, and then their products. So under science, it could be, okay, what are the scientific facts around using so and so. So we'll have content around that. Then healthy living. How can you live healthily without drugs, without all those synthesized drugs that even have more side effects than the problem you're having in the first place? Are you with me? Then another focus for this person could be personal. It could be that the person also had a problem, and after he used those products, he was able to solve that problem. Then the last one is the product itself, whereby you create content or posts that are talking only about the products you are selling, right? So now the metrics are, okay, myths, mistakes, limiting beliefs, inspiration, tips, social proof, and then objections. If you look at this, my content focus, like I have 7 columns, right? And each 7 column is for one content focus. So for each content focus, are you with me? I have 7 contents that I can create. One of the content will be under myths. So what are the myths around women and fashion, for example? What are the mistakes women make when they are dressing? What are the limiting beliefs that women have around fashion? So some feel that they have to buy the most expensive bags before they look expensive. So it is a limiting belief, right? You don't have to break your bank to look good. Is that not so? So an inspiration could be the way you dress actually affects your self-esteem. Mm? That is an inspiration. So all of it is around one of your content focuses. So you would have to actually do the assignment of creating your content focus, because this thing will take you like less than 30 minutes, even though you do not need to do it right now because I have shared with you those templates. But you see, now that I have gone through this, you can now see the reason why some of those templates were written the way they were written. Are you understanding me? Mm-hmm. So this is what informed the way that template is. You see, some of the content in the templates are just sales, some are just to like drive engagement, just to make people talk, just to make people engage with you, while others are actually, you have an understanding of what I'm trying to say, right? Because you have gone through the templates. So this is what we use in coming up with that template and the way it is. So now after looking at that, this one is supposed to be our content strategy. So when you're creating your content strategy is to do 3 things for your business. One, it is to enable your page to grow. That's more people should know about you, more people should follow you, more people should share your content, right? So the second objective of your content strategy is to make people engage with your content. And the last one is to make people to buy your products. So when we are creating content for growth strategy, what criteria should they follow? One, they should be shareable. Two, you should use a strong call to action. A call to action is simply what you tell people to do at the end of a post you have made. So you can say, share this with your friends. Maybe you shared a tip on how to do something, or you shared an idea about how women can do something. So if that post is a educational one, somebody that reads it and felt it was useful, we want to share it with a friend of hers, and she shares it with her friend. The friend will get to know about you, and when she sees that the content on your page is something that is interesting, she would follow you. When she follows you and also sees content that are interesting, she will share the content with others, right? And then they will also see you. Collaborate with people in the same business with you or in complementary businesses with you. By collaborating, it means you can decide to post. You say, today I bought one ice cream from Mama Popola. That ice cream, it was the best I have drinking in the whole day. This is her handle. You should check her out to see or to have a feel of what I'm talking about. And then the Mrs. Popola too will say, you see this bag? As I went to the market today, everybody was just on looking at me. Guess how much I bought the bag? I just bought it for 10,000 naira from Tayo Picks. So Mrs. Popoala is going to showcase your product. Are you with me? So that way, your audience are seeing her, and then her own audience are seeing you. And from there, you're likely going to get more people to follow you from that content, those contents that you push shared with each other is work, oh, but you would enjoy it because when you understand, because if you really are serious about growing your business, then there should be nothing that is legally lawful, right? That you should find difficult to do. Because at the end of the day, whatever is worth doing is worth doing well. It is your business, it is your means of earning money. So if you take it lackadaisically, it is lackadaisical money that will come in. If you take it seriously, that's how you just be cashing out, doing sold out, sold out, sold out. Do you understand? So, but when you understand all of these things, all of these basics, but it becomes very easy for you going forward to create content, to engage, to sell, to meet new people and all of that. So that is what contents that are for growth are about. Then the ones that are for engagement, you should actually create content that will make people want to say something on your post. So imagine that story I gave of me going to the bank and then somebody looking at me and tapping me. At the end of the story, somebody will say, this woman, do you know I was already thinking something in my head? Do you understand? Another person will say, you tried though. So instead of you to just tell us that somebody bought your bag, you had to make me read this long story. Do you understand? So these are engagement driving contents. They make people to engage with whatever it is you put out. And the more people engage with your content, the more likely they are to purchase from you in the future. You understand? Then use headline hooks. What are headline hooks? Example of that same story. I said, something happened in the bank today. That is a hook. Like they'll say, oh, Biko, what happened in the bank? Or another hook will be, have you seen the latest arrivals? You'll be like, you mean apart from all of these things, all of these pictures you've been showing, there are later and there are another, as in there is another arrival again. So these are hooks that will make people want to, I want to know more. What is it? Then create content with your personality. Like that one is self-explanatory, right? Then engage other pages before you post. Why you should engage other pages before you post is, whenever you comment on somebody's page, Facebook sends a notification to that person that so and so person commented on your page. You understand? So when you do that before you post, the person will get the notification that you did something, and then they want to check out what you did. So immediately you engage with their own post, you will now come to your own page and then make your own post. So that when they come, they'll see that you just posted something, and then they will replicate what you did to them. So they say, do unto others what you want others to do to you. So that is how boosting engagement works. Then engage with your clients or engage with your audience. So when somebody, like, you post a lot of pictures on your stories, right? So when somebody gives you a heart or gives you a like, you can actually go back and say, thank you for liking, or thank you for appreciating. Do you understand? Don't just see the like and just assume, this person liked it and that means they liked it. No. Even if they don't say anything and it's only like they did, go back to them and say, thank you for liking this bag or this product. Do you understand? Sometimes when you do that, they will even want to continue. You have this particular design in another color, or after you have said thank you for liking, I hope you saw something that you liked, or would you like to see more pictures or something. Like, you can actually use that as an avenue to drive more conversation around the products. That is that about content that are what? Engagement builders and helping you create a community. Then for sales posts, or posts that will drive sales, these ones, it could be a post of you answering an objection. So somebody may have sent you a message like, hi, Tayo Pics, I love your bags, but they are too expensive, for example.
Yes.
Do you understand? So you can actually use that
Yeah.
content and say, our bags, Imagine buying a bag and then after 1 month the bag is peeling, or after 1 month the bag, the hand of the bag cuts off, or the clip or the snap does not snap again. These are the things that happen when you go and buy bags that are cheap. But when you buy our bags that are of high quality, you can actually use this bag for up to 3 years. In fact, after 3 years, you even dash it to somebody and the person will use it and dash it to somebody else again. I have not told them that I have reduced the price of the bag, but I have compared the bag to something that is inferior. In fact, to even buttress your points further, you can actually show a bag that has gone through all of the things you're explaining and say, this is what happens when you go for cheap bags. You understand? So you now say, if you know you want to get high quality bags, come to ThioPix because you're going to get value for your money. Then show transformational content, like I've explained transformational content. Then show the ease of doing business with you. You can actually show us a short clip of how we can place an order. So you can say, you can do a screen recording of, you can visit my Gigi store, pick this item or choose this color, place an order. I will receive a notification. When I receive a notification, I'll take a note of your order, come back home, put your order together and send it to you. Or it could be that you have a website of your own, not necessarily Gigi. Like the seller, I told you we're going to create a seller.
Yes.
So it could be a seller store. So you can actually show people how they can shop on your seller store. Just make a short video how to buy from us or how to buy from our website. Visit this link by clicking the link in the bio. From there, you scroll through the feed, select the one you want, put in your payment details and all of that. So that is showing ease of doing business. Then create pain point content. Pain point content is an example of that one I gave where showing somebody that bought a cheap product and then the product peeling or spoiling after a short period of time as against using your own for a longer duration of time. So you understand the 3 objectives of your content strategy. So for each content you are putting out, you must identify what you want to achieve with that content. Do you want people to share the content so that more people get to see you? Do you want people to just engage with your post at that point in time? Or do you want people to make a sale as a result of that content you have created? Then the next one is magnetizing people with your captions. I've already given examples, but let me just recap. So we have various formulas you can use. The first one is tell them what is inside the caption, right? So you can say, our back to school collection is here. And you'll be like, she now has back to school collection. It's not only handbags she's selling. So they want to see more of what it is you have written. Another one will be, have you seen this? Or I have never shared this with anybody before. Or I have never shown this design publicly. I only show this design to my exclusive clients. So they will like, so she even has exclusive clients. Okay, let us see what the rest are. Cool. Then the third one will be, you should offer benefits. So you'll be like, do you want to attract Mr. Right? So maybe you're targeting single ladies that are looking for husband to marry, for example, if they are part of your customer avatar. So you can say, do you want to capture Mr. Right today? This handbag is a statement bag. Like anywhere you enter, it's going to make you look classy. Like anybody that sees you knows that it is not an ordinary woman that has approached or that has arrived. This bag or this shoe, the way it will boost your confidence, the way it will increase your charisma, like where you enter, it is the shoe and the bag that will announce your presence. Do you see what I'm doing? It's bag I'm selling. It is shoe and bag I'm selling. But you will also be hyping the person himself or the person herself. She'll be like, I need to buy this thing. If I don't buy it, my life will not be ordinary. My life will not be normal. My life will not be the same. Then another one is offer a I'm sure you'll be like, I thought it was something easy.
And again, the funny thing is, I've been thinking of most things, but I never knew it has been structured the way you just explained.
It has actually been. Okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
usually watch most people adverts, especially
Yes.
my supplier of bags. I usually watch advert and she does things that I never knew this the way you just explained it. So that's what I'm saying.
I'm here, man. So there's actually a science behind all of those things. It's not as if they will just wake up one day and be like, let me do this like this, let me do this like this. So now that you understand, your own marketing too is going to change. Like when people now see you, they'll be like, hey, this is not the same ThioPix. So as in, do you understand? And it's going to make you look different because one thing I have noticed with people selling shoes and bags, they post the same type of content. Like you're not doing anything different. So it's like I am going to the same thing. It's the same thing I am seeing. So there's nothing special that should make somebody want to choose you over the other person because you're not doing anything extraordinarily different. But by the time you start implementing all of these things, even you will see the difference in the quality of customers that come, in the way customers now interact with your page, interact with your content, and all of that. It is not going to be immediate. You understand? It's going to take time. As we said in the previous
Yes.
lesson, we said effective building an effective brand takes time, it takes content, and it takes consistency. So,
Yes.
but the thing is, you have to start from somewhere and you have to understand, okay, what you're doing and why you're doing what you're doing. We get.
Mm.
Then another one could be, okay, how to create, solve their problem. So a problem of somebody for your content could be like, okay, for something like those tights you sell that are those stone tights. What problem could somebody be having that will make them want to buy tights? Like, I can't think of any of the bats. It could be that they have a whole lot of tights, but all of them, they are just plain. So even if they use it, they wear it, they don't look any different. So you can say, hey, weekend is around the corner. And you know Fridays are for enjoyment or weekends are family time. If you buy these tights that have stones, this is how to just be catching your husband's attention. And next thing you see, he'll start sending you sweet, sweet messages on your phone. It is tights, father, I'm selling, and look at where I'm going. Do you get? So
Exactly. Yes.
I am creating a need that goes beyond the ordinary tights that I am selling. So this one is for if I have identified that, okay, part of my target customers are married women. Married women want to spice up their life. Like, they want to have fun in their houses. They want to have time with their husbands, like, so that their husband will appreciate them. All of those women they used to see outside that are dressed anyhow, let them to come and have a feel of it in the house. So you can come from
Yeah.
that angle. Do you understand? So it will actually make them feel, it's true, what this woman is saying. I should get these tights, the way it will package all your natural endowments. Even Oga will be like, madam.
Yes. Yes.
Do you understand? So all of these things, it is not something that Islam frowns against, because you're not doing anything that is haram. In fact, you're even doing something that is good, because you are repairing a marriage. Abi, you're helping people to
Yes.
spice up their marriages.
Marriage. No.
So you can see where having a clear understanding of who your ideal customers are, comes into play, because it will guide the way you create content to target these people. So when I'm creating content for a married woman, the content will have a different tone. If I'm creating content for a woman who is a corporate worker, the tone of the
Yes.
message will be different. You understand?
Different. No.
If I'm targeting people that are single, the tone will be different. But if I don't understand these, my customers, if I don't understand the avatar separately, how will I be able to connect or create content that will speak to their needs? So this is why it is important. Then the last one is ask for help. So asking for help, what asking for help does is, it makes you vulnerable. It makes them feel like, so this person, she's not only giving us content, she actually has needs also. She's not, I know it all. So you can say, today I don't know what to cook in my house. As in, I have cooked all the food I have on my timetable. Biko, what is one food idea you think I should try? It is not related to what you're selling. It's just, you just want them to
Yes.
feel like they are a part of you. Do you understand? So that is that about that. Then the next thing we're going to look at is our content writing formula. So for every content you see, there are formulas. There are a whole lot of formulas, like there are plenty. But these are some. I think I only gave 2 here. So there is the announce what you have for them, then make use of fear of missing out, and then sell the offer. So example is, our new collection of handbags have just arrived, right? So I have announced what it is I
Yes.
have. Our new collection of handbags has arrived. So
Right.
fear of missing out would be, unfortunately, we have only 3 colors of each design. Only 3, or 3 design of these bags. And the bag goes for, is worth 10,000 naira. But if you buy it today, you're going to get it at 8,500 naira. The actual price of the bag is 8,500 naira. It's not as if it's 10,000 naira. But I would increase the price to make it look like the value is more, and then tell them that if you buy today, as in if you buy it now, you're going to get it for 8,500 naira. Baby, you are going to save 1,500 naira. Hurry, before people finish buying it.
Before you get sold out.
Before you hear sold out. Thank you. So you see what we have done here. We announced the products. We made them feel as if, okay, it is limited quantity we have available. And if you don't snag it now, your name is sold out. And then you now sell the offer. It is 10,000 naira, but if you buy it now, you're going to get it at this price. And this technique or this framework, it works very well but you should ensure that you don't use it all the time, because if you say it is only 3 pieces you have, make sure it is 3 pieces you have, so that by the time one person buy, you be like, ah, one person has bought, the remaining two, going, come and place your order, so that you do not miss out. You understand?
Yes.
So that is that formula. Then the second one is the 3 whys. Why you or the item is the best, why we should believe you that that item is the best, and then why we should buy now. Always drive urgency. So let's use this example here. This is a shoe, Abby. But instead of me say, come and buy our high quality shoe, I say, our best selling Bata shoe is the definition of going to school in style. Imagine how your son will feel when you buy his shoe. When you buy him this shoe, even the way he speaks will change. It is ordinary school shoe I am selling. But I have linked it to a child's self-esteem. And every parent likes for their children to feel
Yes.
confident and to have high self-esteem, right? So I'm not only
Yes,
selling
yes.
shoe, I'm not only telling them it's a shoe that I'm selling, but I have increased the value of the shoe by saying that even the way your child will speak and the way he will walk will change. Then I'm now saying, ask the 50 women that have bought from us so far, and they will tell you that our shoes last long. So what have I done here? I am telling them that people have actually patronized us. Abi?
Yes.
Now go on and say, hurry and send a DM right now before we sell out. The best news is that this shoe is 10,000 naira, but you get it today at 7,000 naira. It is a great deal. This shoe is calling your name. Oh. Place your order now. So you see the way I have structured this, even somebody that does not intend to buy shoe for their child at that point
We
in
buy
time
it.
will
Yes.
buy it. So this brings us to the end of content creation. Understanding how you use content to boost and drive sales for your business. I hope today has been an eye-opening lesson.
Yes, so very,
So
very.
let us. I hope you're not tired. Are you tired? Do you want to go and sleep?
No.
So we will now go to creating our pages. So remember, I told you that you should write your your paragraph stating using I help. Right? I think I told you to do that exercise.
No.
Are you sure?
No. Yes.
Okay. You do the exercise now, like in the next 2 minutes. Who do you render your service to? So you can say I what? Let me just search for let me go to Instagram. Can you see my screen?
Oh, the screen has been blank since.
Are you serious?
Yes, I've just been listening to what you've been saying. I thought you just purposely did it that way.
No, I didn't know.
It has been blank since when you started the lecture.
And you did not say anything. Can you imagine? Yes, salam.
I
Anyways,
thought you just did it that way.
no. Okay, I'll send you the slide. I didn't know. Yes, salam.
It has not been showing.
Ha.
Since I was listening to the explanation, that was the reason why I didn't complain. I never knew you were showing some things.
Oh.
on the screen.
I'm so sorry. I did not know.
It
Hi.
has been blank since.
But no wahala, but you really understood, like you grabbed a whole lot of things. So when I send the
Yeah, I was able to understand some things.
okay.
So that was the reason why I was thinking you're just to explain.
No, and I was busy scrolling or changing the screen.
Seriously. It has been blank. You just put your name, the beans, something, ja?
Yeah, salam.
BNTZ or so.
Okay. Oh.
I was even trying to look for where to record on my own screen, but there's nothing like that. there's nothing like that on my own screen.
Oh, I'm not happy. But no wahala, Sha. I'll send you the I'm looking for. Okay, let me just look for a bag seller. So that. But now you're seeing my screen, Abby.
Yes, I'm seeing it now.
Okay, very good. So let me go to. Let me say bag seller. Bag seller.
Mo lè fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ but pé mo understand nǹkan tó sọ ní mi ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ mi ò mọ̀ pé wọn mọ̀.
So now look at this person's description. We make people pay attention to you with our range of unique and beautiful bags at affordable prices. What did she use as a hook? We make people pay attention to you. Do you understand?
Yes.
So
Exactly. Okay. Okay.
you see, it is bags she's selling, and it's almost similar to
Yes.
your own self.
Mm.
Very good. So, in fact, let me even use this to show you some of the things we're explaining. You see here now, this is an example of a
Okay, I
customer
think I
generated
know.
content. Now,
No, I said I think I know